People, man. It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. What's good with the people, man? How's y'all doing on this 10 tons trash Tuesday? You say 10 tons trash Tuesday? What you talking about, boy? You know what I'm talking about? We're gonna get into it, but before we do that, what's good, people? Like hee hee ha ha, man. I see you, big buddy. I see you, man. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my, I see you too, bro. Sleep. You know what I'm talking about? All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who ain't, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. You know what I'm talking about? Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen, man? Well, if I didn't, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You go get you some more 76 MacArthur Giants liquors, what I'm talking about. 82nd Hillside Barbershop. They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. Now, you know what I'm talking about because I tell you every morning, but just in case you don't watch me or you don't like me, man, you can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? You can come get them from me. You know what I'm talking about? Sprinkler system on you. Would you say breast sprinkler system on you? You know what I'm talking about, man? Also in stores. Funkadelic Trying, you know what I'm talking about? Make sure you go get you one. But if all else fails, and I mean if all else fails, man, make sure you go get you some of them things off Amazon. Make sure you copy with hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Uh-oh, what's that? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Worldwide. They gonna say what that means. Bro, I'm gonna say, hey, you know what I'm talking about? It means everybody, bro. You say whatever. I said, hey, you know what I'm talking about? Everybody included, bro. And Dugu, Mike, Cutthroat, Lil Rue, not Lil Rube, Lil Rue. You know what I'm talking about? Tata the player comes next. Same thing, bro. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Now let's get through these disclaimers. But before we do that, my mama always said, boy, brush them whiskers when you on TV. You know what I'm talking about? Almost forgot. Coffee Chronicles. Classic roast. It's not that piping hot, but you can see it's piping hot. You know what I'm talking about? Now, good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no drug users. I don't promote no drugs. Sellage. I don't promote no alcohol consumption. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Don't do it. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, man, I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no domestic violence. You know what I'm talking about? Keep your hands off the people. People. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote. You know what I'm talking about? No negativity. You know what I'm talking about? No, no, no. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. They was talking to me. I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Me, man. All I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Because we just don't know how much of it we got. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, man, I ain't prejudiced. Man, a good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people. Me, man, I ain't got nothing against nobody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Man, I just love me some everybody. As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? That love. You say, where that love? Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Check it out. Hey, check it out. Psst, 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 psst. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, y'all hold on. I'm gonna put y'all on pause real quick so I go warm this stuff up. You hear me? Be right back. Back up on you. You know what I'm talking about with that classic roast. The piping hot tie. You know what I'm talking about, man. What's good with it, man? He say, what's good with it, man? Yeah, man. They say, what we doing today? 10 tons of trash. You say, bro, what's 10 tons of trash? Oh, we gonna get into it. We're talking about motherfucking character now. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about character. Oh, shit, y'all hold on. Right back up on him. Talking about, shout out to everybody who can't see but watch you. You know what I'm talking about? I can't believe you did that. Oh, I see you, man. Fuck it. You know what I'm talking about? You say, what you talking about today, bruh? 10 tons of trash. You say, what's 10 tons of trash about? Oh, just character, bruh. Just character. You know what I'm talking about? I say, bro, what prompted this one? The world, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? I say, what, bro? The world. I say, bro, go on, spit it out. Yeah, man, 10 tons of trash. Because just us as people, we can't never see ourselves in a bad light. You know what I'm talking about? So we don't never think anything we do is wrong. We don't never think anything, nothing. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's the world they building today. That's why you want the motherfuckers around you who agree with you. You don't want nobody around you who gonna keep it a buck with you. You don't want that. No, you don't want that. You want to be around people, niggas and bitches. You want to be around people who's only gonna cheerlead for you. You get what I'm saying? Oh, show you right, you. That's what you looking for. Because if anybody come around and tell you the truth, you don't want to hear that shit. They hating. But I'm just gonna keep it real with you, niggas and bitches, bro. A lot of y'all got trash, 10 tons of trash characters. Your character ain't worth shit. You know what I'm talking about? No, your character ain't worth nothing. You the one who always lying. You the one who always with the double cross, the backhanded. You know what I'm talking about? That's you. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Rock the baby on him. You know what I'm talking about? On some real shit. 10 tons of trash Tuesday. It goes just like that. Because not enough of us look in the motherfucking mirror. There's too many people out here. I know them the times, but it's just too many people out here that always have a reason of why. You get what I'm saying? In my whole motherfucking life, bruh, I've been going through that shit. I've been seeing that shit. You get what I'm saying? My whole motherfucking life. As long as I've been living, bruh, I've been seeing that shit. The 10 tons of trash character motherfucker. See, it's that motherfucker right there who always see them the motherfuckers who they done told a lie, but they done made you believe somebody else told the lie. They done stole some, but they done made you believe somebody else the thief. You get what I'm saying? That shit right there. And now, like I said, bruh, it got so bad to where you have motherfuckers that used to have good characters. Now they ride along with the 10 tons of trash motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, they ride along with the 10 tons of trash motherfucker. Because they done sat around here and let these people talk them into the fuckery. You get what I'm saying? I've been seeing that shit ever since I was little. I was just watching a movie. I don't know why this popped up in my head. But the nigga was just sitting there, the white kid, man. He went back, he was flashing on his mama and shit. You know what I'm talking about? Talking about some shit that he didn't have, ice cream or something. That nigga came home, he was over his partner house or something, you know what I'm talking about? They was doing it big over there, I guess, you know what I'm talking about? Then he went back home and started chastising his mama and shit, asked her for some, whatever the fuck they was over there eating. And his mom was like, man, we ain't got none of that shit, we ain't got no room or nor time for that shit right now. You get what I'm saying? And the nigga blew up, trying to make his mama feel bad and shit. Like, Timmy's mom and them, some like his Timmy moms and them, they always have, you know what I'm talking about? He put all that pressure on his mama, not even knowing. You know what I'm talking about? Just 10 tons of trash, bruh. And I'm gonna tell you why that shit's so insensitive. And that shit reminded me of a partner nigga that I used to have when we was little. And I ain't never understood that shit. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never understood that shit. My nigga people wouldn't know no my nigga really had it good. Nigga, he had it better than everybody else in the neighborhood, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? I can't even remember my fat ass partner, but that's where I used to live right there where where Ava and them used to be at. They used to live in them apartments right there. Way back in the day though. This back in the day when Brett from 83rd used to stay up there. Man, what's that nigga name? Man, I think it was like my nigga used to play football, ski, whatever. I think he's from like 83rd, but he used to live up in there too. Vince and them know what I'm talking about. Vince and Carol, we used to go up there, trade video games and shit. But my nigga out here, Penny, man, I'm sitting here watching, and I gotta put her on the dope, man, cause she just meddles. You get what I'm saying? So she upset right now. I'm finna go let her go up off that motherfucker as soon as I get up off here though. But yeah, my nigga, it reminded me of my nigga, cause he used to do the same shit. Now this mama wasn't even on drugs or nothing. She had a job. This nigga had hella shit, like hella BMX bikes and shit. This nigga really had everything, you know what I'm talking about, that nobody else had. But that nigga used to fuck with his mama like that. Like, he was just a big spoiled motherfucker. It was like he'd go up in there ranting and raving, talking about a Nintendo game or something. Oh, and I used to just think that shit was crazy as a motherfucker, bruh. And he used to do shit like that. Well, what you coming to mom? And I used to just think like, that shit was crazy as a motherfucker to me. Because back then, I used to sit there and be like, nigga, you got more damn near than everybody on the block, bruh. And you still chastising your mama. Your mama doing the best she could do. You get what I'm saying? That shit was weird to me. That you would even come at your mama like that. And I used to look at that shit weird, because if I ever came in the house and said some shit like that to my mama, y'all would still be looking for my for my face. My mama man DOT would have knocked the shit out of me. You an ungrateful mother. But that's what I'm saying, man. And that's how we get to this 10 tons of trash Tuesday, bruh. Because it be like that out here in the world, folks. It's like, I told y'all the other day when I spoke on it, like how they be naming motherfuckers deadbeat dads and all that shit. And it don't even be that shit. It just be whatever a motherfucker do, he doing something, but you want to fuck with a nigga, so you deem that that's not enough. Like I said, nigga come give you $1,500. You ain't never seen that much money in your life, but all of a sudden it's not enough. Just to playing with a motherfucker. But that's basically what it is. That shit used to be crazy, because this nigga mama wasn't on drugs. She just worked. She did the best she could for him. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't like that nigga didn't have nothing. This nigga had the best of school clothes. Nigga was wearing Guess and all that shit we had way back then. Blackmail and all that shit, bruh. The nigga, the best of shoes and all that shit, bruh. But the nigga still had a complaint. You get what I'm saying? Nigga still had a complaint, bruh. That man mama... And it wasn't even like he was living bad. That nigga mama was doing cool. You know what I'm talking about? And she was doing the, I'm telling you, bro, this nigga had more shit damn near than anybody when we was little. We used to go to this nigga house and shit to play. He had them, we all had G.I. Joes and Transformers and shit. But he had them ones that didn't nobody else have. You get what I'm saying? That nigga really have Optimus Prime and Megatron, and he'll have all the good ones, Starscream and them. You know what I'm talking about? That nigga with the box. I remember I stole that motherfucker. That nigga with the box, I stole that motherfucker in the tape. One of the little things that came out of Pterodactyl, man. I had to have that one. When I was little, man. You know what I'm talking about? I had to have that one. Man, this motherfucker. Y'all, hold on. Let me go see her. She got to use the bathroom. Hold on. Yeah, man, I had to go get my comrade. And you get what I'm saying? Sit your ass down. But yeah, man, come on, sit down. This motherfucker. That's why I'm gonna go tie your ass back up. A nigga can't even show love nowadays. You see? Now, if you don't beast your ass still, there you go. Y'all see, I see this how Penny is. She knows she just fucked up, so she didn't want to get popped. So she pump fake like she was stretching. Y'all see her? She pump fake like she was stretching. Dog, crazy as shit. She smart as a motherfucker. I told you she pump fake and jump right up when she seen that she ain't got popped yet. That motherfucker just like a kid. She jumped straight up and got the melon with something else. When she know that she ain't got popped. Yeah, man, but 10 tons of trash Tuesday, man. Leave that motherfucker alone. And it went just like that. I couldn't understand why my partner used to get at his mama like that. You feel me? Because in my mind, I'm thinking like, damn, this nigga mama really doing shit. Why is this nigga, he just spoiled? Nah, come on, man. It look like you gonna use the bathroom. Come on. Y'all, hold on. Come on. Come on. Go in the back. She finna be hella mad jumping on the window and shit. I get her ass with that one every time. I get her good playing with something and I toss that motherfucker as soon as she take off. Man, you know what I'm talking about? Like I used to send a nigga into the store, you don't want the car no more time to go get the Phillies. As Soon as that nigga jump out, you burn rubber. Niggas done got me with that one on hell of a night. I ain't lying. Niggas done got me with that one right there on a hell of a night. You feel me? But yeah, back to the 10 tons of trash Tuesday, man. I never got that. I didn't. Because once again, I'm like, damn, nigga, you got more damn near than all of us. You get what I'm saying? And you complaining about all you got. That ain't enough for you. And I ain't never got that attitude. And I said all that because the 10 tons of trash character motherfuckers, we in the world now and they training you to be like this. But that's the way they is, bruh. You get what I'm saying? It ain't never enough. That's that motherfucker I've been telling you about for 2 years. These motherfuckers are asked for a car. You give them a car. Then they got a problem with the car. You got a problem with your blessings then. Everything you didn't ask for, God then gave it to you. But as soon as you get it, you find a problem with God's blessing. Man, y'all, something straight out of a comic book. You know what I'm talking about? Because really, y'all just kids inside. You get what I'm saying? And y'all act just like kids. So you'll get something for two. And then once you get tired of it, you ready to toss it away. You get what I'm saying? I'm tired of this. I need something else. And that's just the way y'all is. That's why there is always a problem. That's why you're always unhappy. That's why you just seem to never be at peace. You never be at peace. Because one thing y'all don't get to. And y'all love to say this one. God sees everything and all that. That's why he be tearing your ass up. And y'all don't get that. All that shit you be blaming on the devil. I told y'all, this is what y'all do. This is another way y'all be playing. Y'all associate everything good with God. And y'all associate everything bad with the devil. Now, once have you thought God was on top of your helmet for all that bullshit you be doing in the dark? You ain't never thought that, though. You ain't never thought that. You just think every time you turn around, it's just something else. Ain't it? Nah, man, it be you. A lot of times, it be you. It be all that shit you done did. You know what I'm talking about? A lot of that shit catch up, back up with you. Because what y'all don't get is the shit you put in the world is coming back, bro. You got that coming back. That's why one of my favorite sayings since I was a little kid, you know what I'm talking about? Was everything you do, you know what I'm talking about? This is the saying I came up with personally, nigga. Everything you do gonna come back on you. It's just up to you whether it's good or bad. That's the saying I came up with personally, nigga. Just like personally the saying I came up with, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get these generated in the community, nigga. The other saying I made from scratch off my head, nigga, was the nigga who never knew who he was is gonna die somebody else. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew says old man, old lady. Nephew says old man, old lady. Hey, what'd you say, bro? Old lady. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's a real shit. But 10 tons of trash Tuesday, man. They training you how to do that now, though, bruh. We got a lot of character flaws. They training you to be like that, bruh. You know what I'm talking about? They is, folks. They training you to be like that. Why you think they keep changing the words on you? Why you think they keep changing definitions on you and shit? Why do you think now if somebody disagree with you, they hating or they broke? See, y'all done created a world of, like I said yesterday, y'all follow whoever got the most followers. That's who y'all follow. That's who words y'all listen to. That's advice y'all take. You don't listen to nobody around you. Because you need a motherfucker who went viral to tell you something. Because he's the only one that knows something. You get what I'm saying? You need one of these rich motherfuckers to tell you something. Because they the only one. They must know what they talking about. Man, if y'all ever knew. 10 tons of trash Tuesday, man. Y'all need to repair a lot of y'all be trying to fix y'all credit. Y'all need to fix your character. You know what I'm talking about? You be trying to fix your credit, you need to fix your character. Because that's where it's fucked up at. You feel me? That's what's fucked up. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's like I said, y'all, I can't think of that word to start with it. I don't know how to pronounce that motherfucker right. Y'all know how I am with my vocabulary. But everything good, y'all denominate something like that. Y'all associate that shit with God. Everything bad, you associate that shit with the devil. It never crossed your mind that God might be the one punishing your ass for all that bullshit that you've been running around doing. See, because you know what we good for as people? If we think nobody's seen us, we'll swear to God it didn't happen. You feel me? If we thought nobody seen us, we swear to God it wouldn't happen. No, that didn't happen. Because in your head, as long as nobody's seeing you, that's the same thing as it didn't happen. That's the shit you got to use to cope with yourself for doing the shit you do. Because you really be embarrassed of the shit you do. But you have fun doing it. That just be like, just anything, bruh. You like what you're doing, but you embarrassed if somebody find out you doing it. But y'all just need to fix your character, folks. Because a lot of us, I ain't going to say a lot of us because I ain't even met a lot of y'all. I'm just talking about the people I know that I just know in real life. It's character ain't right, bruh. Which y'all don't get when your character right. If you want the motherfuckers that lie, you want the motherfuckers that steal. Keep on lying and stealing is not going to make somebody trust you. But that's the kind of like world we in today on this 10 tons of trash Tuesday. You get what I'm saying? That's the kind of world we live in today. Like, you can keep on stealing, but I want you to treat me like an honest person. And I don't know, that shit baffled. That should be baffled. And I find myself these days, just like get agitated with bullshit real quick. So I get to spin off on people, bro. I can't take it. You know what I'm talking about? I just didn't deal with this shit too long, too much, bro. And they just didn't put a zap board on this shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because you got to remember, I've been around here for a while. You know what I'm talking about? Wow. Real around in this bitch. So I just get agitated by that shit these days, bro. I get tired of people coming around with their game. I get tired of people giving rationalizations and excuses and shit for, oh, I did this. I don't know. I ain't got time to deal with that shit, bro. My mind be on to other things. You get what I'm saying? But on this 10 tons of trash Tuesday, bro, that's what it is, man. Just like my partner who was complaining. He had everything and was still complaining. Because somehow having everything wasn't enough. You need something else. Because you tired of playing with everything you got. You need something new to play with. Y'all be something straight out of the comic book. Then y'all be asking God why and all this shit. That's why you is why. Because you steadily on some bullshit. Coffee Chronicles. Because y'all quick to sit God on everybody else. Like he's your personal, I told you, security detail. But y'all forget God see everybody. You feel me? So he also sees the bullshit you doing. You get what I'm saying? Because us as people, you know our favorite words. We ain't did it. I ain't did that. We always try to make what we didn't actually did. We always try to throw that on somebody like they tripping. Man, my daddy used to get so mad at me when I was little, right? Because I just to come around lying and shit, always lying, getting kicked out of school and just doing hella shit, bad and shit, lying. That nigga used to ask me, and if I didn't keep it real, that nigga get hot. I think that's why I'm like that now, though. On some real shit. I do. That nigga get hella hot. Because I understand him now, though. Because it's like, bruh, doing that, you insulting somebody's intelligence, folks. You know what I'm talking about? So that nigga was looking at it like, bruh, you act like I wasn't never 13, 12 before, 14 before. So you just gonna sit here, the same lie I told, you know what I'm talking about, when I was that age. Like, you'll just sit here and, that nigga used to get hella hot. He did. He was mad because I was insulting his intelligence. It wasn't even the fact that I lied. If I would have kept it real, he would have just gave me a lecture or something. Every time nigga just kept it real, got a lecture or something. Every time a nigga lied, trying not to get in trouble, got more trouble. The moral of that story is all you got to do is keep it real. Because a motherfucker can't get mad after you keep it real. You get what I'm saying? So if you was right there, you was like, man, so you don't like me? And the motherfucker said, hell nah. You can't get mad at them for not liking you. At that point, just leave them alone. But you can't get mad at nobody for keeping it real. But now, on this 10 tons of trash Tuesday, that's exactly what we do. We get furious when somebody keep it real. We get furious. We don't want nobody telling us we got to change something. We don't want nobody telling us we got to do anything because we know everything. We know so much we can fix you. Better watch out who you talking to. You know what I'm talking about? That's how we come around this motherfucker, bruh. 10 tons of trash Tuesday. And if you want to keep it real, bruh, that's the most dangerous person in the world. A person who don't want to correct themselves. A person who lies to themselves is the most dangerous person in the world. You say, why is they the most dangerous person in the world? Because them type of people that's like that, 10 tons of trash Tuesday, they'll come up with a reason for anything, bruh. You get what I'm saying? They'll come up with a reason for anything. So that means they'll come up with a reason to fuck you over. You get what I'm saying? They'll come up with a reason. They'll find a reason to kill you. They'll find a reason to steal something from you. 10 tons of trash, folks. Tuesday it is. And I don't get it, bruh. And that's one thing if you just ask me, like, what's one of my best qualities? It's just that right there, bruh. It's just that right there, bruh. I don't, like I said, I don't have no desire to, like the desires of these people today, bruh. I just don't have the same desires, you know what I'm talking about? I like to keep the game even, bruh. I do. Because that's how I want the game to come back. I want it to come back even, bruh. I don't want the game to come back uneven. You get what I'm saying? I don't. Because I done been around this motherfucker for a while. I done been around to see when the game come back uneven, bruh. It tear your ass up, bruh. It do. Coffee Chronicles. It did. That shit used to trip me out, like when I used to go to jail. There's a lot of times, that's how I fucked up a lot of shit, or a lot of shit got uneven on earth. I was in jail, right? So I'm gonna tell you something. Every time I went to jail, man, my people hit that injection button on me. I wouldn't give a fuck what year, you know what I'm talking about? Motherfucker hit that injection button on you, right? And you know why they hit the injection button on you? Because at that point, they don't want you to stop their life. They don't want to obligate however long you got. They don't want to obligate that shit because they still out there in the streets. So they still seeking attention and shit. You get what I'm saying? So every time that's just like I guess that was my punishment. But guess what their punishment was? Because you ain't got to worry about me no more. Guess what their punishment was? Be careful what you ask for. And that's another thing I want to address real quick. Because I keep seeing this motherfucker floating around out here. It's these, y'all see that shit where it be like, a motherfucker be on there, bitch, 49 years old, and with them post, girl, this is your seasoning, man. If you don't sit your old, miserable ass down somewhere, bitch. Talking about this your season. Nah, bitch. You been missed your season. You hella old, bruh. And it ain't just that you hella old the same way. There's a reason that you ain't found your season. You know what I'm talking about? Yet. Around this motherfucker. You ain't gonna never find around this motherfucker. Cause you still stuck in your adolescent season. You know what I'm talking about? You still stuck in your child season. You know what I'm talking about? So you could think you ain't gonna never find that motherfucker. You might if you change yourself. But you don't want to do that. And that's why you're just waiting. You know what I'm talking about? But I keep seeing that shit with these old ass bitches on there, man. I do, and it ain't even the fact that they old. I don't even know them people. But it's written all over your face. You know what I'm talking about? It's just like that shit, man, while I'm on that. The other one where these bitches keep running around talking about I need a man, then the bitch going to the story about the bus, them, her shit stuck on the bus yard and all that shit. And this bitch says she need a man. Now I'm gonna tell you something. That's a perfect thing for this 10 tons of trash. Now you see bitch talking about I need me a man. So I guess a man's supposed to do all that shit, right? But check this one out. If God was to send that lady a man and he didn't know how to fix on cars and jump cars and all that shit, that bitch wouldn't even want him. You get what I'm saying? You don't want a man. And that's what y'all be doing with that marriage and shit. Y'all don't want to be married. You just want a title. You just be looking for something for whatever your need at that time. You don't be wanting the bitch. You don't be wanting the man. Y'all don't. What y'all be wanting, like I told y'all for like 3 years now, you want to control people. You want somebody around you, nigga, that you could just call a shot, nigga, and they better adhere to what you say. That's what you looking for. That's why you ain't found your season yet. That's why you ain't got no man. Because ain't nobody just finna sit there and adhere. You just want a motherfucker to come fix on your car and shit because it's convenient for you. That's what you want, man. You motherfuckers something straight out of comic book, bruh. 10 tons of trash. And I swear to God, and I don't want to put y'all out there like that, but man, fuck y'all. A lot of 10 tons trash Tuesday motherfuckers be into that church. I ain't gonna lie to you. Some of them church people got the most fucked up characters that it is, bruh. You just lie, you're scandalous, you're envious. It bothers you to see other people doing well. It bothers you, man. Man, y'all childish as fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, what you say, bro? Old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of y'all just childish. Y'all ain't grew up. And y'all still doing the same shit you used to do when you was young. You've been reacting the same way when you got mad forever. You ain't never changed yourself. Because that's just the way you is. You ain't gonna change. And notice them type of people right there, because this would usually be bullshit. I'm talking about niggas, bitches. I'm just talking about people. You know what I'm talking about? People. You ever see a nigga get mad? Talking about, that's why I'm finna go fuck this bitch friend. Whoop. That ain't why you finna go fuck that bitch friend, bruh. You want to go fuck that bitch friend. That's why you did that shit. It ain't had nothing to do with what the bitch did. Just like the bitch. It ain't had nothing to do with what the nigga did. You just want to fuck because you like fucking, the both of you. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all just like fucking. I bought that up to say, because motherfuckers act like that's revenge. How the fuck is that revenge? That just like reveals your character. You one of the motherfuckers, as soon as you get mad, like I told y'all, the most dangerous person on earth is a motherfucker who lied to themselves, because they will come up with their own reason to fuck you over. They'll come up with their own reason to kill you. They'll come up with it's just like Tupac in that movie Juice. When he killed the man in the motherfucking stone, they got back, he said, they said, man, he pulled a pistol. That nigga said, man, that nigga ain't pulling no motherfucking gun. I was looking dead at him. That nigga, them the most dangerous people, bro. That nigga came up with his own reason to kill the man. In his head, he came up with his own reason to kill that man. You get what I'm saying? That's why them is the most dangerous people on this earth. It is, folks. You like fucking somebody else, that ain't revenge, folks. Stealing something from somebody else, that's not revenge, folks. Like busting somebody's windows, that's not no revenge, bro. It might be in your petty ass mind, but that ain't what that is, bro. The only, you know how they be like, man, the best revenge is success. It ain't even that, bro. How the fuck is the best revenge success? And a motherfucker might not never be successful. The best revenge, you know what I'm saying? Why? Because it's universal. You don't have to have a dime in your pocket. The best revenge is just leave a motherfucker alone and let them go on about their business. That's the best revenge ever in the world, bro. Just let a motherfucker alone. Let them go on about their business. They told me that when I was a youngster. You ever want to hurt somebody? Just leave them alone. That's all you got to do. But y'all don't be wanting to leave people alone. Y'all be wanting to control people. Another thing they teach y'all to do, they teach y'all to get as much leverage now these days so you can control somebody. The blackmail. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they got you niggas running around here acting, man, like y'all on the soap opera, man. Victor Newman face having ass nigga on some real shit, bro. They got y'all running around here. That's why I told you, niggas acting more like bitches. They got the niggas and the bitches running around here trying to gather up as much leverage as they can to try to control another motherfucker with it. Y'all hear opinion, that motherfucker be hitting the dough like a motherfucker on zombie movies. But y'all don't. Y'all don't be wanting revenge. Y'all just do shit because you mad. You get what I'm saying? And the only revenge is really just to leave a motherfucker alone. You ain't got to deal with him no more. But you don't be wanting to do that, like I said. You be wanting to stick around and control a motherfucker and fuck with him. You get what I'm saying? That's what you really be wanting to do. You be wanting to sit right there and pick. Y'all, that's why you, like niggas and bitches. You get what I'm saying? That's why a gang of you motherfuckers, not everybody, because a lot of people don't fuck with it like that no more. But the ones I'm talking about, you niggas and you bitches, y'all connected to damn near everybody you know in your life, bruh. You still sitting around watching your old bitches. Bitches still sitting around watching their old niggas. Still texting on the under. You still getting at these bitches on Instagram, liking their pictures and shit, bruh. Letting them know you're looking at them, you know what I'm talking about? And that's why that shit be like that, bruh. It's you. 10 tons of trash. See, because you want to use your own logic, what you think a good person is. That's why I told you the most dangerous person is a person who lies to themselves. Because you could come up with any reason for why you did something. You could come up, he sneezed too loud. You know what I'm talking about? So you stole their car. You can come up with any reason. That's the most dangerous motherfucker in the world, bruh. A motherfucker who will lie to themselves. Because they'll just come up with any reason to do anything, bruh. I've been watching this shit my whole life. Been watching people do that shit my whole life. You get what I'm saying, bruh? On some real shit. And motherfuckers, man, they the moment they get mad, that's when they start lying to themselves. So just because they mad, somehow you just the king of the earth or something, so you got to teach them a lesson. Because they don't know who you is. Something straight out of comic book, bruh. 10 tons of trash Tuesday it is. But this the thing that kills me right here, bruh, is you responsible for your own character. Fuck what they talking about you. Your character gonna speak for itself. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's all they do is talk. Unless you one of them motherfuckers that got hell of them stories behind you. You know what I'm talking about? Now, that ain't just talk. You get what I'm saying? Because everywhere you been, they got a story about you and it ain't good. That ain't just talk. There's too many people got similar shit. You know what I'm talking about? They might be on to something. Just like wherever you go, nigga, if everybody speak highly of you, you know what I'm talking about? That's your character, bruh. They might be on to something. You get what I'm saying? You probably don't. But what I ain't gonna even say what I don't get. But just like I said, bruh, you got to be responsible for your own character. But what I don't get is motherfuckers that sit around here with a raggedy ass character on display. And then try to talk somebody into like you not raggedy. All you do is steal. You know what I'm talking about? All you do is steal and lie. But you want the world to see you as an honest person. You don't do none of that. That's what I said, man. The people like that, the person who lied, they always gonna try to put the lie on somebody else. The person who stole, they always gonna paint somebody else out to be the thief because it wasn't them. Most dangerous person in the world. But what do I know? Only you could prevent forest fires. You know what I'm talking about? With that one right there. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember. It don't cost nothing, bro. Just a little bit of that little.